Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is Tam O'Shanter. This is just an update. Um, I missed Monday again. I don't know why I have such a terrible problem with posting on Monday. I decided to take the night off of work tonight, since my surgical procedure is tomorrow. So I'm going to put up, I believe The Forest is in line next. So The Forest, Season 1, Episode 9 will come out tonight. Most likely, and I'm gonna try to record some more Miss Survival videos tonight as well. I did get like additional 4 filmed last weekend, so after tomorrow I'm not going to be able to game for at least 2 weeks and possibly longer. So yeah, that's where we're sitting. It's I'm looking forward to it, the surgery, just because my flippin' elbow hurts so damn bad. And I may or may not have said this before on another update video, but the surgery also hurts really bad. That's my supervisor, one of my supervisors, had this surgery about a year or so ago, and I listened to her complain about it quite a bit. Between yay, I'm glad I did this, to oh my god, I can't believe I did this because it hurts so much. And it took a long time for her to finally be happy with it. But her doctors, or doctor, whatever, I'm not sure. She gave me her doctor info, but they never told her the truth about the pain. So I'm glad I didn't go with them. I went with the first people I contacted about the procedure, and the PA lady, who's a awesome lady named Sharon, told me straight up, this hurts, and it hurts a lot. So I was like, well, okay, I can deal with that as long as you tell me that ahead of time, because I would rather be prepared than be surprised that something is really going to hurt. Because I've had doctor people lie to me before about pain involved in things, and it's not good. Specifically, the last time I had someone lie to me, and I should have known, but I went into surgery, or I went into the hospital to have surgery, rotator cuff surgery on my shoulder, back in the day, like 2002, December of 2002, and I should have known. I went into the surgery, I went there with a migraine, which is also not good because I was grumpy as shit, because I couldn't take anything for it, and because I was going to have surgery, and I was really not a happy camper. But they put a block in your shoulder so that you don't feel your arm for like your entire arm for like 18 hours, which is awesome because it hurts when it wears off. So it's nice to get that 18 hours of your arm not feeling like it belongs to you. But they put this block for your shoulder in the needle goes into the side of your neck. And I asked the anesthesiologist, is this going to hurt? And he said, it's going to be a little uncomfortable. And that was a fucking lie. It was well past uncomfortable. And I should have known that it was a lie when the nurse came to my other side, my right side, which is the side I was not having surgery on, and folded herself at the waist and laid across my good arm and my body. And I realized, because at first I was like, what the fuck is she doing? And then I realized, oh, this is so I don't punch the anesthesiologist in the head. Because had she not been laying on my arm, I would have punched the anesthesiologist in his fucking head. Maybe. The fact that I couldn't breathe until they were done, might have limited what my capabilities, but I couldn't breathe. They jam this thing into your neck, and then I don't know if it's got some kind of a sleeve on it or whatever, but then they pull it out, the needle part out, the syringy part, and they hook an electrode to it, what's still in your neck, and then they turn it on, and then your arm flaps around like a fish all by itself. That are just making sure they got the right nerve, and then they take that out, and then they jam the numbing shit into the hole where they've created, and none of that feels good, even remotely. And I did not breathe through the entire process, and I know this because they kept telling me to breathe, but I could not breathe because it really fucking hurt. I don't recommend it, and I will never have surgery again unless my arm doesn't work. I didn't have shoulder surgery. Don't do it unless the pain is so bad that you can't stand it anymore or your arm literally doesn't work anymore. That's when I would have shoulder surgery. I had to have it before because my arm worked, but it would partially dislocate all the time. And I mean all the time, like I had to physically, with my muscles clenched, hold my shoulder in socket. And anytime I relaxed, which is a lot because you don't normally hold your joints into place, thinking about it, you just don't. And anyways, yes, it sucked. So I don't like the lying bits. I wish they would just fucking tell you, yeah, that's going to really hurt. Because after that, I flipped out on my dentist like 8 months later because I saw the needle he was going to poke in my mouth and I lost my shit on him. Like, seriously. I was like freaking out and he was like, what is wrong with you? It's like, oh, well, I've been traumatized by having a needle jammed into my neck, and now I don't want to get poked anywhere near my mouth or neck area with a fucking needle again. I calmed down and did well after we all had a little breather. I don't like getting stuck particularly anyway, but that's not a good place to get stuck. It just wasn't. And I don't like being stuck in my mouth at all. That's some bullshit too. But anyways, yes, my little happy procedure is tomorrow. I think there's a little block, but it's not in my neck, I hope. I don't think so. I think it's in my... I don't know where the hell it's at. Actually, I'm not even sure if I get a block. Maybe I don't even get a block. I don't know. I know they're going to make me loopy as shit, because they already told me that. Tomorrow I'll probably sleep all day. So, is this Wednesday? This is Wednesday. Yeah. Yes. My days are all... I'm so confused. So good things Thursday is Thursday. I'll still be able to put up videos because that really just requires me clicking the mouse, and I'm going to do that with my left hand, which is going to be all dumb and backwards, but I drove a car in the UK, Scotland and Ireland, and a manual transmission with the shifter on the left, which I thought was going to be really strange, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was actually easy enough, honestly. So yeah, that's where we are. As you can see, we gained a subscriber here. Look at that, 16. So awesome. And just shout out, I think Jimmy D was my latest subscriber, so thanks, dude. And you put up a comment, and I don't know if you deleted it or whatever, Jimmy, but when I went to read it, it wasn't there. So I only got to read the part that was showing up on the screen. And thanks to Jim and Charlotte for the comments. You guys are cool. And thanks for your subsistence tips and tricks. If you got any, keep putting them out there. Some of them I've already figured out. Like I said, this is season 1. I'm actually recording season 2 already. I only made it 17 episodes on season 1 because I got frustrated with the cold because I didn't know how to stay warm or how to get water. Things that I've figured out since then. And Jimmy D, on one of these games, I'm not running 365 days, but that is what I set it on now normally. I think I accidentally started on like 26 days, and I just ended up in a whole bunch of a shit show, as well you're going to be able to see if you haven't already. Um, and in other news, on Subsistence, I've been playing it on my laptop, which I don't record those videos. That's what I do on my outside time when I'm hanging outside with my dogs. Is I game outside, and that's just for my own entertainment. But I was playing Subsistence yesterday morning, I believe, after work, and I killed my first bear. I've never. This is the only time in any of the games that I played Subsistence I have never killed a bear before. But yesterday I killed a bear because he was too close to my house, and I wasn't sure that if I was going to be able to kill him, if I was going to have enough projectiles to shoot at him. So I wasn't sure if he was going to die, but he did. He also tore down one of the walls. I shot him from inside my house, which probably was not the best idea in the world. It sort of was, but it sort of wasn't. I shot him inside the house a couple of times, and then I had a doorway but no door yet, and so I would like lean out the door and shoot him again with arrows. Arrows seem to do more damage than bullets. And I kept shooting him with arrows while he was beating on my house, and he eventually tore my wall down. And so I jumped out my back door into the water because he couldn't follow me because the door wasn't wide enough. He couldn't get through. And I was a little concerned about that at first, to be honest, but I survived, and then I swam around the house and came back up behind the bear, and the bear was inside of my house because he was still trying to get through the doorway. And then I think I just shot him a few times after that, and he died, and I was like, yay, I killed a bear. So yeah, that was cool. Shocked myself. I'm not going to pick on any more bears for a while because that was a process, and then I had to replace the wall that has the door hole in it because the bear tore that completely off my house trying to get in to get me. But in that game now I've got the walls back up and everything, and I've got doors on the front and the back door, so unless the bear's being really obnoxious. This bear was like camping right outside of my damn door, so getting anywhere without jumping in the water, going out the back and jumping in the water was, I couldn't do it, so he had to go. And I'd already saved, came back into the game and saved, so I figured if I died, I just reload or not even worry about it, because one of the best places to die, there's two good places to die, in my opinion. One is in your house, because then you just have to go back home and you get your stuff. And the other place is in the water. Not at the edge of the water, but out in the water. If an animal's chasing you and you think you're going to die anyway, just run out into the water. The animal's going to chase you out there, and they are going to kill you because they swim faster than you do. But when you... Stop it, dogs. When you come back to get your stuff, the animal's not still out in the water. I mean, if it's close to shore, he might still be around that area, but if you swim out there a ways, the animal's not still out there, so you can just run over there, jump in the water, and swim and get your shit. Doesn't always work out that way, obviously, but the time I was killed by a bear once, I thought I could outswim it early in my playing days before I figured out that I can't outswim them, because, yeah, you can't outswim them. And I was surprised when I came back, that this is easy to get my stuff back, because the bear's way over there now, and he's not in the water no more. I just swim out there and get my stuff and swim back. No big deal. So I found that an interesting little tidbit. So yeah, I guess that's it for me. I'm not gonna go much more than 15 minutes on this, but thanks y'all for coming over and hanging out with me. I'll definitely try to get the forest up tonight, since I'm not going to work and my surgery is not till like 10:45 in the morning. So I'll be able to stay up kind of late and get things taken care of and all of that fun stuff, because I've spent today like buying ice packs and ace bandages, because I don't like to hold an ice pack on. I don't just wrap it up, the ice pack on there and all that. And I bought two kinds, because there's one with an adjustable strap now. I never seen an ace bandage like that. It's black. I bought the regular kind because I didn't know if I'd like the adjustable strap kind. I bought another 100 pounds of dog food. So I now have 200 pounds of dog food in my house, because I buy 50-pound bags and I'm not going to be able to lift them after tomorrow. So I want to get as much, and my almost 80-year-old mother obviously is not going to be lifting a 50-pound bag of food. So I got like 200 pounds in the house and all that fun stuff. So that's where we are. Gonna get all cut up tomorrow. Oh, it's just gonna be a teeny tiny hole. I don't even think they put stitches in. I think they just steri stripped the little bastard. It's just big enough for the little laser cutter thingy to go inside of. So, and then I think tomorrow I'll probably just sleep all day, because I think it's gonna really hurt. So that's gonna be, I don't know if it'll really hurt tomorrow, but maybe by the next day. We'll see, I guess. So that's my update. Happy Thursday. Thanks for getting me up to 16 subscribers there, Jimmy D. I really appreciate you guys' comments and all that stuff. So thanks. Feel free to lend your advice. Even if I already know what it is, I still appreciate it, because you never know when there's going to be a little tidbit that I didn't know. And so there you go. And yeah, I'm going to jet on out of here and go have a lie about on my couch and hang out with my puppies for a while, because one of my dogs is driving me nuts. Like he hasn't been outside playing frisbee for 3 hours before. He's still being annoying, aren't you? Yes. Okay, no, get down. You can't be up here. So I'm gonna be out, you guys. I don't know where y'all are from, but if you're on the west, stay out of the fires. If you're in the south, watch out for the hurricane. If you're in the middle, watch out for other human beings. In the middle or any place else, watch out for other human beings. Be good. Stay safe. Be kind. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And for the love of Christ, we could use a little bit of kindness. People are like out of their goddamn minds right now with not being kind. So be kind. It's free. And wear your mask. You won't die. I promise you. If people could ration and do all that shit for World War II, y'all can put a piece of cloth over your mask while you're going to the Piggly Wiggly. I promise you that you will not die from that. You'll be okay. Seriously. Just seriously. And now we're going almost 20 minutes, so I should probably jet. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.